in reality. You know what I'm saying? I say that, and I ain't just saying like I'm copying off, what he was saying. I'm building off what he's saying. I'm actually my profession. I'm a boxing coach. Thanks for the likes. I appreciate the likes, y'all. I appreciate that. I'm actually a boxing coach, so it's a lot of philosophy that has been implemented into my mind and into just my mind as a coach and as a fighter. That you don't lose. We've been saying you don't lose. You learn. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. That John, that what he just said is real deep, and that resonates highly with me, because sometimes you gotta lose things in life in order to learn a lesson. Most of us have arrogant attitudes. We got big egos. I myself too. That I've had a big ego in my life. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of different things, and my ego has protected me. My ego has helped me, but it has hurt me in a lot of ways too. So that's why I say in everything in life, you gotta have balance. You know what I mean? Balance is major. So even in dealing with your ego, you have to have balance. You gotta know when to use it and when to put it in your back pocket. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I've had to learn recently in my journey, as of recent. And when I mean recent, meaning in the last 5 to 10 years. I've learned. I've grown. I've matured. I've seen a lot of ups and downs, and I've seen a lot of situations where, as though I probably would have implemented my ego, but I knew that it wasn't going to work for me. That I was going to be affected negatively if I go into some type of ego-driven reaction. So yeah, I actually learned that a lot. The ego is major. You got to subdue your ego. But even dealing with ego, with taking losses, like I've been divorced. I've taken losses, a lot of losses. So you got to understand, it's a lot of stuff that's ego driven. That could have been ego driven. That as you grow, you learn that you got to let stuff go. You know what I mean? Don't let your ego keep you in a situation where as though you're doing and saying stupid stuff. You know what I mean? You just that's one of the things you gotta watch out for. But I've been fortunate in my life. I've done negativity and been on negativity, for years and years and years of my life, and was able to come out of that. And that's what I ain't gonna lie. I always had a God consciousness. I always was connected with the law of the Most High, with God. You know what I mean? So that always got me through a lot of hard spots. That always got me,